and read the journal again. Oh, dang it. Why did it? It's not Texas Chainsaw. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's saying that. I guess I didn't change it. I hope that worked. Unsure. Okay, it's fine. Here we go. So, I just have to. I don't even know where I left off. Oh, okay. We definitely read that. When I asked Abnaxis about the Drakenkin, he didn't really know much about them except for a story he had heard about a god who fell from the stars into the ocean a long time ago. Whatever this so-called god may be, it's a fair chance it's got something to do with these dragonkin creatures. It might be a good idea to run this by somebody who knows more about the myths and legends of the sea. Monday. I have no concept of what the Arcadian or Mercurian calendar is like, but at home it would be July 31st. Come to think of it, what year is it here? Anyway, that's not really the reason I'm writing an entry in my diary. Tobias told me about a library where I may be able to find some answers. The library is at the Sentinel Enclave, just outside of town, and I'm supposed to speak with a minstrel named Mirren. He's the keeper of books or something like that, which probably translates into the equivalent of a librarian. What is it with old sailors and long, pointless stories? I did manage to get some useful information out of the old man. However, he claims that the god that fell into the sea, the one Abnaxis told me about, is worshipped by bloodthirsty cannibal mermen who live in the Sea of Songs around the island of Gian. I think that's how it's spelled. The fact that they're not necessarily cannibal just because they eat humans didn't really deter him from finishing his story. I'm having my doubts about how bloodthirsty these creatures really are as well. Seems like the monster he described in his story could be some kind of shark instead of a merman. Whatever the truth, if anybody knows about this god who fell from the stars, it would be the mermen. Ryan Westhouse just told me something I should remember. He said that he's heard stories about a winged people who observe and record history. If they've got records going back thousands of years, maybe they know something about the whereabouts of the disc, the jewels, or even the entrance to the Guardian's realm. It's definitely worth checking out. I went to the library. Yes, me. Imagine that. To look for some information about those flying creatures that Brian told me about. And with Minstrom Mirren's help, I found just what I was looking for. They're actually called the Elation, and there's a tribe of them living on an island south of here, Alais, which is such good news considering how much I love water. And that was my sarcastic voice, by the way. Now, who do I know with this ship? The old sailor down by the docks agreed to help me get a ride south on the White Dragon if I help him get his bird back. How difficult can that be? Keep wondering how much he really cares about that bird. However, if he was willing to risk gamble it away in a game of cups, hey, that's none of my business. I've turned into everybody's little errand boy, girl, person. I do one favor for one person, and boom, I'm running around the entire Northland solving people's problems. This time it's some whacked out magician, sorry, alchemist, up north somewhere. He has, get this, captured the wind. How the hell do you capture the wind? I mean, I can just wave my hand a bit and voila, instant wind. But who am I to argue? Magic's never really been my forte. So I don't have a choice. I'll have to travel north, try to talk to this alchemist, this Roper Clax guy, into releasing the wind, and then come back here. I don't even know how much time we have left before chaos destroys the worlds. I'll have to hurry. And since I'm not particularly familiar with the lay of the Northlands, so to speak, I'll need a map. Monday, July 31st. I have no idea what year it is in Arcadia, on the road north. I made a friend. He's very nice, very funny, and he's a bird. A talking bird. Crow. He's not actually a crow, but he reminds me of one, and his personality is a lot like Crowboys, my favorite cartoon character. He escaped from his owner, or captor, to be honest, and decided to join me on my little adventure. I'm just so happy to have somebody to talk to, and with luck, he'll be able to help me out once in a while as well. We agree that I'll use my flute to call on him whenever I need him. You may not be able to tell from my writing, but there's a big, silly grin on my face right now. I had my first encounter with a bandit today. Saying moleman is apparently like a racial epithet, and a big no-no with these people. His name was Ben Bandu. He was a really sweet man, or boy, or whatever he was. I can't really tell. But he was sad. Ben had lost his brother in the forest, and he was looking for him. I told him I'd keep my eyes open, and I urged Crow to do the same. I hope he's all right, because if he isn't, this forest is probably not such a friendly place after all. I've been tricked. I should have known something was wrong with that old woman. I mean, she was drooling and slobbering all over me. She kept tripping over her words and saying stuff like prisoners instead of guests. And her teeth were abnormally large. But still, if you can't trust sweet old ladies who've hurt their leg picking berries in the forest, who can you trust? Hansel and Gretel? My heart goes out to you kids. All kidding aside, however, we need to get the hell out of here before the bitch comes back. But how? Monday, late afternoon. Wow, what a day this has been. I met a bunch of new people, including a couple furry guys and a talking bird. Killed an old witch, freed a captured Bandu, and was invited to the Banda village for a feast in my honor. Compare this to last week when the dramatic highlight of my day was getting sausage on my pizza instead of pepperoni. I feel so empowered and starving. Tuesday morning. I guess I had what you could call a spiritual awakening last night, or at least a visit from the spirit world, wherever that is. Either that or an incredibly vivid dream, but I'm betting that's not it. Say hello to the ghost of Christmas future, April. Staring yourself in the eye and realizing you're a complete bitch is not an occasion to be celebrated. Okay, so she wasn't really me, but the things she said have all crossed my mind from time to time, especially lately. As for Charlie, does he really love me? I mean, like, love me? I have no idea. No. That's a lie. I guess I had some idea, but I didn't really want to deal with it because I just don't feel that way about him. He's sweet and kind, and I simply have a tendency to fall for the wrong guys for the wrong reasons. Like now. Like with, oh no, I'm not even gonna think about that. I should probably go see the elder. Oh god, who is she talking about? Yeah, I have no idea.
It's not a big fire, but it's comfortably warm in here, and the smoke has a very pleasant, very mellow texture to it. I look like a serving maid.
Would you get out of there? Wait,
There are tunnels extending down into the earth behind the screen. There are tunnels extending down into the earth behind the screen.
there. There's exit.
Oh, she's awake. April!
Good morning, Ben Bundu.
Greetings of the new day to you, April. Did you sleep well in the spirit dig?
Did I sleep well? Aside from the voices, the apparitions, the sharp rocks poking me in the back, and the moist moss mattress? No, not really.
So you were visited by the spirits?
I guess. When you told me last night that I would be, I didn't believe you. I thought it was just a manner of speaking, like saying, don't let the bedbugs bite.
Our ancestors are close to us at all times. Once in a while, they speak to those who have been chosen to spend a night in the spirit dig. That they spoke to you is a great honor. April, A great honor.
Right now, I'd be happy to exchange all the honor in the world for one decent night's sleep.
Oh, dear me. You are very funny, April. If all humans are as funny as you, your cities must be filled with laughter. The Elder wishes to speak with you again. And I must sing now, down in the tunnels. It was decided this morning that I was finally ready to join the Diggers.
I'm happy for you, Ben Bandu.
Thank you. May the balance provide you on your journey, April. You will be in my heart always.
That's sweet.
And you will be in mine, Ben Bandu, always.
You will come back when your journey is over.
I'll try. Goodbye.
Oh my. I cannot stand farewells. But farewell.
It's the Elder Bandu.
So, you are awake? Did you sleep well?
As well as can be expected, I guess. Does the word Buckbar mean anything to you?
Bakbar. Where did you hear this word?
The spirits told me that I'd had a Buckbar.
So, the spirit spoke to you openly? You are lucky, human. Some who enter the spirit dig never come out again, and some spend the night but hear nothing. But to you, the spirits spoke. A Bakbar is a vision of yourself that speaks the truth in two ways. One is the dark truth. This is how you see yourself when you are not sure of yourself or angry with yourself. The other truth is the very opposite of the first. This is how you must see yourself to be happy. But the spirits remind us that both are important, that you cannot love yourself without first seeing your flaws.
The people I saw, were they really there?
The spirits use masks to convey their messages, and they speak in voices from the past or the present that carry great weight with you. The messengers are never the same, nor the message. But you must take care to hear and heed their words.
I was told that my name among the Banda would be April Bandu Mbata.
She among the little ones who seeks and finds. So, you are the one we sing of. The human who would come to aid us and to save our world, and who will then tear it apart. You bring tidings both happy and sad to the Banda, April Bandu Mbata, both hope and despair. This world will never be the same again once you have passed through it. But we are grateful, and I'm proud to have met you and to give you what you came for.
It was just luck that brought me here. I didn't come for anything in specific.
Yes, you did. This is what you came for.
What is it?
This is the stone given to us by the fathers to keep safe until this day. It has been with us for so long.
Oh, it's a piece of the disc!
Then you know it. You came for the stone even though you didn't know it until now?
I guess I did. Thanks.
Now, you must continue your journey, April Bandu Mbata. Remember that this is your tribe now, and so you are welcome at our fires and in our digs whenever you come this way again.
I'm honored. Thank you.
May there always be soil between your toes, April Bandu Mbata.
And between yours, Elder. Goodbye. He's sleeping. Wake up!
Huh?
That's one way to do it.
Turn off the big light, Mommy.
It's called the sun, Crow. Welcome to the world of the living.
Oh. I was having this weird dream about a big-ass turkey wearing a pair of red shoes, and you were there, and he was there, and maybe it wasn't a dream after all.
I think it's safe to say that you need therapy, and we need to leave right now.
I love that.
We do. Let's go get him. Who are we getting again?
Some evil alchemist out to rule the world with his powerful and destructive magic.
Yes, exactly. I'll keep an eye out for other potential threats then, shall I? Like, marauding mice?
You do that, Crow.
Thank you.
Wake up!
I got it. Think. I was clipping that. Okay.
Mosquitoes everywhere. I hope one of those clouds doesn't get a whiff of me in charge. The last thing I need now is malaria. Swamp water. There are things moving down there. Big things. Swamp water. Mosquitoes. There's an ordeal I prefer not to go through again. Did I drop something? It feels like I dropped something. Whatever it was, one of those things probably ate it. That must be Roberclax's castle. The whole gravity-defying bit kinda gives it away.
Why'd the music get so loud?
Nice stonework, but not particularly real. Strange texture. My fingers feel tingly. Oh my god! What are you? I don't understand what you're saying. Can you try to open your mouth a bit? Impossible? Okay. Okay, there's gotta be some way to help you talk. By the way, can you help me get up there? Into the castle? I don't know any magic, sorry. But I'll try to find a way to soften you up.
Understood that.
Those berries look ripe and juicy, but my mom taught me never to judge a book by its cover. They're probably poisonous and almost certainly fattening.
And almost, yeah, that's the more important part, that they're fattening and not poisonous.
Uh-oh, I'm sinking. Now that was a bit scary. I could have lost my shoes. And I guess my life. I look like a serving maid. I look like a serving maid. They look like dark purple tulips with a satin texture. Pretty, but a little too gothic for my taste. It's like, where's the funeral? I look like a serving maid. They feel very soft to the touch and soothing like skin moisturizer. I'll bring a few in case my hands get dry. Never hurts to be prepared for a dry skin emergency.
True.
chilly out here. You should really be wearing a sweater, doll. You don't want to catch a cold, not with the fate of the known cosmos on your shoulders.
I'm fine, thanks, Crow. What's going on with you?
Keeping my eyes open, you know, floating on the warm winds, doing that whole Hawkeye shtick. I'm getting pretty good at it, too. I spotted you from at least 100 yards away.
Impressive.
Yep. They don't call me the Lord of the Winds for nothing.
Do they really call you that?
No, but soon, by the balance, they will. Now, what can I do for you, sweetheart?
Crow, I need you to fly over there and get some of those berries for me. And Crow,
Yes, ma'am.
don't eat the berries.
No, ma'am.
He sounded disappointed.
Thanks, Crow.
You got it. I'm gonna go back up there and work on my eyesight. I ain't stopping until I can spot those cute chicks from miles and miles away.
It's your fine, man. Yeah, moisturizing cream will help.
There. You feel better?
Softer. Yes.
Unfortunately, I don't think the salve will be effective for very long. I'm April, by the way.
Lorhan, I'm a sailor, and you've got to help me get out of here. I don't think I can stand it much longer.
What happened to you?
That blasted alchemist cast a spell on me, turned me to solid rock. Then he put me here to be gatekeeper and anchor for his blasted castle. That was near 6 full moons past now.
You've been here for half a year?
Curse the balance. When you say it like that, it is an age. My wife is sure to have taken someone else's bed by now. Blasted magic. The Vanguard were right.
What do you mean the Vanguard were right?
That we've been at the mercy of the balance for too long. It's time to make some changes. Put the control back into the hands of the people.
How would that have helped you?
Well, for one, there wouldn't be any rogue magicians like this Roper Clax running about causing trouble. Do you not agree?
I'm not about to argue politics with you right now, Lorhan. I'm in a hurry.
Who's arguing? And blasted be my rocky hide. Get me out of here.
How can I help you?
It ain't just me, April. There are dozens of men up there. Servants and sailors and merchants and soldiers, all sent here by their masters to deal with Roper Clax. Ha! Cursed be the balance. We've all been turned to stone, and our souls trapped in a crystal that the madman keeps in his tower. He draws power from that, power that shouldn't be his by right. But this blasted problem with the balance has upset the natural order of things. If the Vanguard were in control, this would never have happened. Things would be like they used to be a long time ago.
Everything was good then?
Oh, sure, there were problems, but this rift, it ain't natural. Science and magic belong together in the hands of the people, not to some naked guardian fellow on a tower somewhere far away.
Listen, we've got more important things to think about, like how I'm going to get inside the mountain, beat this Clax guy, and free your soul.
Yeah, you're right. And I can feel my muscles turning to stone again. We must hurry.
How do I get inside the mountain?
I'll pull the stairs down for you. Usually when Clax comes and goes, he softens me up for a bit, just so I can raise and lower the stairs for him, and then he changes me back to solid rock again. Once you're inside, and if you manage to defeat the madman, I don't see how you're gonna do that, a young woman like yourself.
I'm pretty resourceful, and I'm not your run-of-the-mill teeny bopper either.
You're what? Anyways, if you defeat Clax, you must find his study and break the crystal, the Soul Stone. That should break the spell and give us back our flesh and bone bodies.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, here goes. Watch your head, April.
It's more likely to hit his head than mine.
A labyrinth, great. I so love these things.
Jump into the abyss!
No thanks.
Who was that? Wait, don't tell me. Evil wizard. They all sound like Richard III on crack.
She's so funny in this.
That gargoyle's holding a large hourglass. Well, I'm not afraid of heights, but this is kind of scary. Something tells me that door down there is important. But how am I going to get to it?
Which door?
Jump into the abyss!
I already said no.
It's a mirror door. I look different in that mirror. Darker, scowling, scarred. Must be the light. It's a stone door. Who's knocking? Ouch! God, this is just a painting of a staircase. Not fair. Now I understand how Wile E. Coyote felt. That damn bird. just a painting of a staircase. It's a mirror door. I look different in that mirror. Darker, scowling, scarred. Must be the light.
How am I supposed to get there? Oh,
That door's got an hourglass sticking out of it.
nice. I get over there.
Balance be cast.
What the hell? Be right back.
He's got his hand out like he's begging. He's got his hand out like he's begging. His hand's on fire. His hand's on fire. He's got his hand out like he's begging. I look like a serving maid. It's a pepper shaker. It's a salt shaker. It's a rolled up parchment. Whoa. Talk about a hissy fit. Evil Mirror Universe April sure got some anger stored up. Guess she doesn't want me to get that parchment. That gargoyle's holding a large hourglass. That gargoyle's holding a large hourglass.
Balance be cast. Balance be cast.
This is where I'm confused. I think it's bugged out or something. Fuck. Oh, ugh.
Balance be cast.
I look like a serving maid.
Something weird. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reload the game or something. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, let's go to the door. Hurry up.
Balance be cast.
There. Thank goodness. I was thinking something was weird.
That's one stony face. Say whatever you want about Roper Clax, he certainly knows how to keep a big fire. Oh, wait. Are those human bones down there?
Oh.
Evil alchemist or not, at least he's made some effort to make the place look good. Big, certainly, but I can't see anything through it. It's like there's a thick fog outside obscuring everything.
Finally! I was beginning to think you would never make it through my labyrinth.
Oh, it wasn't that hard.
Welcome to my humble home. Do you like it? I had it built according to my own specifications by the most skilled architects of Arcadia. They have since become a permanent and quite attractive fixture of their own building, of course. Oh, but I forget my manners. I am, as I am sure you already know, Roper Clax. And you would be?
April Ryan, pleased to meet you, sir.
Oh. But the kitten has manners. How precious. How very precious. I am tempted to not turn you into stone. You would make a spirited wife and mother to my demonic children. But no. It will be more fun to destroy you.
Why did you turn those people into stone?
Questions, questions, questions! I do not need to explain myself to you, little bastard child. Do you know who your parents are? No, of course not. Too stupid!
Damn.
What? What do you know about my parents?
Suffer the little children. Oh, how I love that phrase.
He
It is
came for her
my
throat.
life's philosophy. I like suffering, especially the suffering of innocent children. Their screams are so pretty, their tears so salty.
You're a real shit, Clax.
I know you are, but what am I?
Why did you trap the wind?
Why does the wolf eat the sheep?
I don't think you answered my question.
Because I can, little girl. Because I can. And because of who I am. Because I am hungry. And because the time is right.
I think you did it because you're insecure and you have to show off your petty magic to the world.
Shut your pretty little mouth. I will devour you. I will... But we must not lose our self-control, must we? No, we must not.
Prepare to be defeated.
Prepare to be defeated. Ha! Clichés! Is that the best you can do?
Watch me.
Yes. And you plan to do what? Witness the men who came before you with their weapons and their magic. Look what happened to them. Turned to stone. Each and every one of them for all eternity. I even own their souls now. And they will feed me and keep me strong for as long as I need them.
How original. Been reading a lot of fairy tales lately, have we?
Oh, how precious. could scour your flesh off your bones in a second, little girl. Now, do you think you could defeat me?
Yeah, well, I can pull a rabbit out of a hat.
I can pull a hat out of a rabbit. What's your point?
Whoa, I've never seen that before.
It is not a pretty sight, and I love it.
How did you do that?
Alchemy, little girl, the most powerful magic. It was a spell of my own creation. I knocked it together only last night.
How about a proper challenge?
A proper... What do you mean by a proper challenge?
I can't defeat you with magic. I'm not a wizard.
Wizards? Frauds, the lot of them. The only real magic is the magic of alchemy. But of course, you cannot defeat me with magic. That is why I will win.
What's so great about beating me with magic? That's not a challenge. That's a walkover. If we even the odds out a bit, you'll have more fun and satisfaction from turning me into stone later.
You are trying to trick me. I know that. But you intrigue me, little girl. Go on, then. Issue a challenge worthy of my powers.
I challenge you to a contest of simple arithmetic, using only this petty little device against your supreme intellectual powers.
Give me your best shot, but after this, I will take your soul and trap you in stone for all eternity.
Sounds good to me. Okay, here's one. 49 times 11.
49 times 11 what?
Numbers. Okay, think of apples and oranges. 49 apples times 11 oranges.
49 times 11. Let's see. Carry the 1 over, divide by 3. What to do with that file? No, forget that one. So that leaves us with 9! Aha!
Wrong. It's 539. That was an easy one, Klax. Is that the best you can do?
2 out of 3.
I'll give you an even easier one this time. 603 divided by 3.
101.
You underestimate my
Oh wait, no,
powers,
two,
girl.
two. Damn it, 201.
5,867.2.
What?
3. Aha!
Way off, buddy. It's 201. Sorry, you lose.
Give me that thing. Ooh, this is intriguing. This really is. What does this do? Oh
And I always thought math was such a waste of time.
What made her think to do that?
It's a crystal ball with tiny specks of light, flitting back and forth inside. This must be where Klaxus trapped the souls of all those unfortunate people. It's a roaring fire with the emphasis on... These curtains haven't been washed in years. Typical. Evil alchemists spend too much time mixing potions and coming up with megalomaniacal schemes, and not enough time doing basic household chores. There's something behind the curtain. Clever fellow, that Roper Klax. Who'd think to look there? I look like a serving maid. The window's closed, and the glass is too foggy to see through. I don't know how high up we are, but there are clouds below us, and I can't see the ground. This page has been torn out, leaving only part of it readable. If you bothered to tear it out, it must be important. It's a big old skull with a weird blue light inside. It's a bottle containing a green liquid. It's a bottle containing a red liquid. It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it. It's a bottle containing a yellow liquid. Empty vial. It's a big cast iron pot simmering over a slow fire.
Okay.
It smells like pearls of morning dew. I can hear the rustling of tiny legs. It has the texture of thin strands of hair. It feels cool to the touch,
you.
like ice. It smells hard to define. Sharp, decisive.
It's okay. It always does. She said that smells good.
I can
Reese
hear
said that
a
smells
distant tinkling
good.
sound like crystal bells. It feels moist and light, fluffy almost.
Like a cloud.
It smells like ozone. It sounds like distant thunder. It smells like fresh flowers. It sounds like the rapid flapping of fragile wings. It feels soft like satin and very fragile. smells like pearls of morning dew.
Okay, we're done with that.
I shouldn't waste any of the ingredients before I know which ones to mix together. Only part of this page is readable. It's a spell. Clouds and spiders' webs, plus, magic finger? If alchemy is anything like chemistry, that last one is probably some kind of catalyst or something. Clouds and spider web plus catalyst makes invisible? Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility spell. Only part of this page is readable. Only part of this clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility spell. Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well. It's a big cast iron pot simmering empty vials. Whoops, that didn't seem to mix too well. It's a tap used for emptying the contents of the pot. It's a big cast iron pot simmering over a slow fire. It's a tap used for emptying the contents of the pot into a container. It's a tap used for emptying the contents of the pot into a container. I shouldn't waste any of the ingredients before I know which ones to mix. It's a spell. Clouds and spiders' webs, plus, magic finger? If alchemy is anything like chemistry, that last one is probably some kind of catalyst or something. Clouds and spiderweb plus catalyst makes invisible? I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. Like so. Fortunately, they're small enough to carry in my pocket. Only part of this page is readable. Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility spell. Only part of this page is only part of this page is readable. Only part of this page is readable. Clouds and spiders' webs with catalyst makes invisibility spell. I'll save it for when I look like a serving maid. I'm invisible. That's so cool. Solid again. Good timing. I've got to hold on to this stuff. If nothing else, it's perfect for sneaking into clubs back home. It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it. It's a page that's been torn out of a book. intricate schizophrenic handwriting and the frighteningly detailed illustrations, I'd say it came from a spell book. I could be wrong, but no. Butterfly wings with clouds makes leaf. Makes you light as a leaf, probably. Clouds with brimstone makes storm. Storm? I could bring the wind back with this potion. Brimstone with brimstone makes Big Bang. Ooh, like a firecracker. I always wanted a firecracker. Spider's webs and butterfly wings makes... What is that? A chain around a chaotic symbol? Chaotic like magic? Chain magic? Bind magic! I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. I can't reach that high. I'll just take a tiny little sip. Ooh, bitter. I do feel a little less weighty. If I put my mind to it, I could probably jump quite high. Whoa, I should save some of this stuff for the Olympic Games next year. It's a safe bet. I dominate the high jump and pole vault contests. It smells like sulfur. It sounds like something's burning. Ow, it burns! I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. I'll just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. just pour the finished potion into one of these vials. Nothing. It just fizzled. The crystal seems to be in constant fluctuation. Maybe that's preventing the explosive potion from being effective. It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it.
What's going on? Nice digs you found here, though I'd cut down on the mad alchemist decor just a little. It's just not you.
I don't plan on sticking around, Crow.
Heck, why not? You'll be mobile. Home security is not an issue, and you can strike fear into the hearts of men.
When you put it like that, no.
Hey, up to you. So, why'd you call me?
What's going on out there?
What's going on is that we're currently cruising at an altitude of, very high.
And where are we heading?
We're very slowly going nowhere except up. There's no wind, remember? It'll start getting chilly and hard to breathe in a few hours, however. That won't be very pleasant.
I could use some help.
I'll try my best. Just let me know what you want me to do.
Hold on to this vial, okay?
Oh, sure. Holding on to stuff is a specialty of mine. What for?
I'll let you know. I want you to fly out there, Crow, as high as you can and empty the potion into the clouds.
But what if there's lightning? I don't like lightning. Lightning has caused better birds than me to crash and burn. All right, I'll do it. I'm the ever-faithful Crow.
Uh-oh. I guess it's working.
That's done with. There's still quite a bit left in the bottle in case you need it later on.
It's a crystal ball with souls trapped inside it. It's Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Captain Nebeve?
Huh? Oh, it's just you. Where have you been?
Where have I... Don't you remember? I went north to find Roper Clax and get him to release the wind.
Oh, aye. You know, the wind did pick up mysteriously last night, but,
But what?
I don't trust it to not die down in a few hours. Or at the most, a day or two.
But I destroyed the alchemist. I even set his prisoners free from the rock they were trapped in, destroyed the soul stone, sailed back here in his floating castle, and you don't believe a word of it, do you?
Not a word.
Great. I did defeat Roper Clax.
Uh-huh. Do you have his severed head somewhere on you?
I beat him. I didn't say I killed him.
Of course you didn't.
Can we set sail for Elias now?
Well, the wind has picked up a bit, but I don't trust the good weather to last. I don't want to be sitting dead in the water come tomorrow afternoon, so I'll wait a few days more.
Thanks for nothing. Captain Nebeve?
Huh?
I got something you want.
What? Well, out with it, girl. What is it?
Oh, nothing. You do remember our deal, don't you?
Remind me what the deal was again?
That if I defeated Roper Clax and brought the wind back, you'd give me a lift to the Isle of Elias.
Sure. The day I see a girl like you bring down a powerful alchemist like Clax is the day I hire a woman to be my navigator.
Well, look at this.
By the balance, girl, that's a strong grog you got there. What is it? Tyron spice wine?
It's the wind. Watch this.
Sweet Jal, that's a strong wind. You got some mighty powerful magic there, girl.
And there's more where that came from.
Care to share some of it with us? With that magic, we could make good time to Guienne. Pick up a cargo full of apples and be back here before the competition got, wind of what was happening.
Sure. If you give me a ride to Elias, as promised.
Balance be cursed. Women aboard? When will it ever end? Jowls, bowels. Be here by this afternoon, or we'll sail without you.
As if you'll get far without my wind magic. And you did say something about hiring a female navigator?
Damnation! Do you insist on remembering every little thing I say, girl? Don't you know that Jal has forbidden women from riding the waves?
Sounds like a bunch of sexist bullshit to me. But it's your choice. I got the wind in my pocket. Now you learn to treat women with a little respect.
I've run out of curses, girl. Jal be damned, I am in desperate need of a navigator anyhow. All right, all right. You be here by this afternoon with your navigator. It's not as if I ever put much faith in the teachings of the drunken prophet Jal myself.
They look empty, and after last night's shindig, that's no wonder. assorted bottles and spices and herbs. The back rooms are both empty. It was very comfy. Pardon me for intruding, ma'am, but is your name Tunlayak?
Yes, I'm Tunlayak.
I have a delivery for you.
Oh, a map of the Northlands. I had almost forgotten I ordered it.
Sorry about that. I came by a few days ago, but you weren't here.
No, I was looking for work. Thank you kindly, young woman. I will need this map now, if I am to make it to Khorasan by foot.
Why are you going to Khorasan by foot?
I can ill afford the cost of passage on a ship bound for the Bay of Fire, and since I do not have a job, nor the prospect of getting one, I have little choice.
Are you from Khorasan?
No, I am from the Southlands. I have never been to Khorasan.
Then why are you going there?
Because I am told that in Khorasan, captains allow women to join their crew. Here, in Marcuria, they do not.
So I've been told. But you shouldn't have to go somewhere else to get a job. That just isn't fair.
Fair or not, it is custom, and custom is a difficult thing to change.
Why are you so depressed?
Is it that apparent to you? I do beg your pardon. It was not my intent to burden you with my dark mood.
It's okay, I don't mind. I'd like to help if I can.
I do not think you can. Unless you were the captain of a ship, and you could hire me as your navigator. But you are not, and so you cannot help me.
You're a navigator?
Yes, and I have a letter to prove it. Do you want me to show it to you?
No, I believe you. And you're looking for a job?
I have been looking, now, for many moons. But most captains do not want women on their crew, and so I am leaving for Khorasan in the morning.
I got a job for you, if you want it.
A job? As a navigator?
Yeah, on a boat called the White Dragon. We're leaving this afternoon, if you're interested.
If you are serious, then yes, I am more than interested. But will the captain allow a woman as his navigator?
This one will, trust me. Because if he doesn't, he's not going anywhere. Just pack your stuff and head down to the docks. Talk to Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon. Tell him I sent you. The name's April Ryan.
Thank you, April. I am Tunlayak. I am most grateful to you. Will you be going with us?
Yeah, so I'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
took
make
care
your
of that
delivery to
delivery ages ago.
Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn yet?
Remember me?
Well then, I'm trying my very best to forget, believe me. Did you make your delivery to Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn yet?
I just came back to say hello.
Goodbye. Did you make your delivery to Tunlayak at the Journeyman Inn yet? Please, for the sake of all things good and profitable, don't come back to say hello ever again.
Enormous satin drapes.
You have returned from your trip north. It is good to see you again. I was concerned.
You're worried about little old me? That's sweet. And guess what? I kicked some alchemist ass while I was up there. Bet you didn't think I'd be able to do that.
Then you have lost your wager. I knew you would. After all, you are... I was worried because of the trouble in the West.
What trouble?
The Tyran. They left the city all as one, the evening before yesterday, and many of the Vanguard with them. I fear there are dark times ahead.
You don't mean war, do you?
War, yes. It has been an age and a half since our last war with the Tyran. But relations have always been strained, and now, whipped into religious fervor by the Vanguard, the Tyran are thirsty for blood and for revenge. They are a people bound by violence and without honor, and easily seduced by the prospect of a holy war.
God, that's horrible. But the city's safe, isn't it? It's a big city.
Yes, but unfortunately not well armed. Marcuria has not seen war for centuries, and people grow soft, forget how to fight. It can easily be taken by a strong army, and so I fear our safety. And yours.
What did you mean when you said, after all, you are...
Forgive an old man his misgivings, April, but I should have trusted you before.
Of course you should have. With what?
With the truth. That you are the one who will watch over us for 1,000 years. That you are of the balance, and the balance is in you. That you are the one born into the heaviest duty of them all. You are the guardian to be, April. The 13th guardian of the balance.
No! No, that's a lie. I'm not your guardian. That's not possible.
It is certain. I had my doubts, unfortunately. It could have cost us the balance, and I made a mistake. But it is certain now. You are stronger in the balance than anyone before you.
God damn, Cortez, he didn't say anything about... If I'd known, I wouldn't have come here. I would have... I don't know what I would have done, but I wouldn't have come here.
Maybe he did not know. Or maybe he did. And he knew it would be wiser not to tell you. But I am telling you now because you cannot stay here. You are too valuable. You must leave.
I am leaving for Elias this afternoon.
Tyran are not a seafaring people, and the islands are probably the safest place to be right now. Before you go, I want to give you something to carry with you. I spent the night looking for it in the Enclave. It has been gathering dust for over 10,000 years.
Oh, Tobias, I can't accept anything that old.
You are not accepting it. It is yours. The Fathers have only kept it safe for the day when the 13th Guardian would come to collect it. And now you are here. Please, take it. It is the Talisman of the Balance. Known to but a few, it is mentioned in one text only, the Scriptures of Reunification, one of the 13 Scriptures of the Balance.
What does it do?
The Scripture speaks not of its purpose, but it is yours, whatever it is. I am certain it will help you once you find its purpose. It has strong magic, very strong.
Thanks, Tobias. I really do appreciate it, even though I wish I didn't have to accept it.
You are the Guardian, child. Your fate is both glorious and terrible. But it is your fate. If you deny it, you deny our future. But I have faith in you, April.
That's what I'm afraid of. What if I screw up?
The balance provides. The balance protects. Trust the balance, and trust yourself. Goodbye.
Hey, what's up?
Good luck on your journey.
I'm good, thank you. Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, okay. How come the change?
It's Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White
Finally,
Dragon.
we are ready. And we must away before it's
That's
too late.
good.
We still have another 6 or 7 hours of daylight today. Come aboard.
Did I tell you how much I hate water?
No.
Well, remind me to tell you sometime.
Okay. She gonna throw up? Of the chapter, but not of the game. It's got like 13 chapters. I will stop after this chapter though. But I am gonna play a little bit of Texas Chainsaw. So if you like, I will,
God, my guts have been cleaned out and I still feel sick.
I'm gonna save it. He said my guts have been cleaned out. Oh, it's okay. So I'm like almost halfway through the game. I guess it can be a lot. It seems kind of like a long game. Like it's taken me a while to finish it because I'm not like in a rush to. Like some days I'll do other things.